witch among us, and she must be found before she burns this whole place to the ground. Away, 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 away. She's been looking around, she's the talk of the town since she came here on All Hallows Eve. She'll corrupt all the women and ruin all the men before finally taking a lead. Oh, deny all you want, but I know what she's done, and I know that she's up to no good. Then by calling us heathens, you're denying the demons that live in your own neighborhood. Away, just stay out of the woods, 'cause she's up to no good unless you're prepared for a fight. 'Cause the witch has the power and it is witching hours, so you better off elsewhere tonight. Oh, grab your pitchforks and start your fire. Go grab your loved ones and run for your lives. There's a witch among us, and she must be found before she burns this whole place to the ground. Away, 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 away. Just stay out of the woods, 'cause she's up to no good unless you're prepared for a fight. 'Cause the witch has the power and it is witching hours, so you better off elsewhere tonight. Oh,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Off the Grill podcast, the only show that has been referred to as a triple penetration, knowledge, humor, and timelessness. What's going on, folks? It's great to be here. Same sauce time, same sauce channel. But before we get into today's show, just shout out the old sponsors here. Casey Anthony Trash Bags. So tough, even a toddler couldn't tear them. And Big Bold Corn. Corn on the cob so big, you need two hands. What do you think? Mouthful of fun. Think BBC. And that's beautiful. And, of course, top of the show bullshit. You know, like, share, subscribe, all that fun stuff. With all that out of the way, however, let's do a fucking show. All right. Looks like there's a fruitcake from Pennsylvania fucking around. Think I got him taken care of. Either way. Sean McManus. What's going on, boyo? How are you doing today, lad? I don't know what that is. That's Jesus Christ. Oh, shit. Ladies and gentlemen, the former Gypsy Warrior. It's good to see you. Glad you're here. Missed you the last 2 weeks, I think. Can't remember. Fucking steel trap. Can't remember what I was, what I started saying, but I can remember that stuff. Oh, Billy Bean, of course, in the chat. Says, same purty lips. Thin as a bird, huh? That's nice. Oh, you lost your wrench. Let me see if I can fix that quick there, Pally. It's great. I mean, you guys like this dead air? God damn it. There we go. Bingo bango. We got you. Sean says, all good. Looking forward to that Jason Lives watch along. Yeah, boy. See, I got to get that clip that fucking Jay has. Jay the Stingray. Check him out if you haven't already. I'm sure there's 3 of you that aren't, watching all the shows in the community. So you'll give him the old sauce rub. But yeah, Saturday. I guess we'll take care of some of this housekeeping shit now. Saturday, 11 p.m. in the East. That'll be July 31st. That is going to be a Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives live commentary. That'll bleed into August 1st, which will be the exact date of its 35th anniversary. So I figured, let's have a little fun, huh? You know what I'm saying? And then the following Friday, we'll do a little Saucy's birthday stream. That should be fun. I've got an Amazon wish list in my in the description thing below. If you guys want to, shoot me a little something, I'll open it on air that night. If not, who gives a shit? I don't know. It's weird to have that up, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, whatever. What else? Oh, patreon.com/offthegrill podcast. Gypsy, I gave that wrench, so you want to go ahead and take care of that. Do your diligence first, but I'm pretty sure that's something to be taken care of. No, Sean, I don't think so. It's never happened before. Why would it happen now? But patreon.com/offthegrill podcast. You get my talking horror shows, a day early, generally. Haven't been great at that lately, but trying to get everything back on track so we can keep doing that. Anyway, as far as that goes, I've got a poll up there right now. It's got a couple days left on it. I'm looking to start a new series, Patreon only, but for as little as $1, you can vote on it, and then for $3 or $5, you'll get to actually watch it. I've got 4 different sitcoms from the 80s and 90s, I think. 2.5 Men's up there, so in the 2000s. But I'm basically going to run through an entire series run of one of the shows, and do like kind of a mini live commentaries for each one. But I got Roseanne, The Golden Girls, 2.5 Men, and I forget the other one. You know, because why would I remember? That's foolish. Come on, stupid. Oh, Seinfeld's the other one. I might add one if I can. I don't know if I have to restart the fucking. Yeah, it probably looks like I have to. So, um, so what I was going to do. Yeah, I just had a thought to do the Drew Carey show too, but I don't know. I don't know if anyone else fucking never watched that show. Either way, but that's up there. You want to fucking see that, or take part, at least figure out what I'm going to do. That's fine. Either way. Also, you motherfuckers that are in the Patreon, there's 3 votes on that thing. Like, get your shit together. Vote on it. You're already there. You're already spending the money. Make use of it. But other than that, I think that's it. New Talking Horror on Fear Street, 1978. So that's there. Take a look at that. That's probably my favorite one of the Talking Horrors that I've done so far. I'm pretty happy with the way it came out. But now that I'm done yapping, let's catch up with the chat. Gypsy's excited to get that wrench back. Old Johnny J in the chat. Those fucking sick drums, dude. I gotta upload those pictures. I gotta show those off sometime. I gotta have you on the show, in fact. Not live. We'll do a pre-record. Sean McManus, Cable Channel 11, Mr. Jess Graham himself. Interacted with Mrs. Channel for the first time last night on the second Horror Rumble over at Cable Channel 11. That was fun. They broke down the Puppet Master series. I didn't know what the fuck they were talking about. A whole bunch of Nazis and puppet. I don't know. Weird. It's real creepy shit. But go take a look at that. Gypsy says, Sauce, you see Nikki win on Raw? I did see Nikki win. I thought of you as she did it. I'm like, oh, shit. I also thought of Dan when that happened, but that's just because he's a creep. But, that's Dan Shine for you. What else are you going to do? Oh, Mr. Bombastic. Happy early birthday. Thank you, sir. Sean says August 1st, only a few days before the 6th, which is my birthday. Yeah, mine too, Sean. We've been through this. You're just older than I am. Not by much. A couple of years. It's fine. But yeah, so that'll be a good time that night. Hopefully, hopefully the 31st and the 6th. But you guys, Jesus, so many of you fell for that one. You guys should know he doesn't like me. He's not going to come comment on my show. I'm not going to I'm not, whatever. Es lo que es. Sean says, just remember when you do a watch along of the Elm Street remake, make sure Jess is there. It's his favorite. Oh, of course I will. Although, not for nothing, I think it's going to be a cold day in hell before I do a commentary on that. Unless, I don't know, unless we figure out a fucking, maybe you guys just want to hear me scream for an hour and a half. So maybe we can do that. Remember when they did that? The emos. Billy Bean says he can't use Patreon. He got blocked from them for supporting a creator they booted. That's fucking stupid, dude. I missed it. How the fuck did I miss these? Billy says Remington Steele. So, well, I guess, again, I don't have Billy's full attention. He's watching his private videos again. Mr. Bombastic. Roseanne Classic. Yes, said Mr. Bombastic agreed. One of his favorite all-time sitcoms. Did those two. Sean McMahon's got some Jack Daniels mixed with Coke right beside him. Good God. You Irish. Always soused. Where were you last week? 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I'm not too sure about that superhero gimmick either, Gypsy. Mostly, I didn't like it anyway. I mean, it could work, I suppose, but apparently the live shows this weekend, they were just kind of booed her the whole time, which ain't great. That's a shame because I like her. She works hard. She's good in the ring. She's worked hard on her body too, which, not that she was fat or anything before, but like she looks incredible. Like, hey, I'm gonna need 9.5 minutes, in a closet somewhere nearby. But yeah, apparently I don't know if it's them or if they just like. It's hard to cash in Money in the Bank and not either annoy people or just like come off like a dickhead. So I don't know if it's that or the fact that people were digging Rhea Ripley and Charlotte. I don't know. But I mean, maybe we should ask Mr. Bombastic. He is from Louisville. I don't know if he was there. I assume he wasn't, but Sean says, me and Steak are secretly related. I'm sure somewhere down the line we are. Fucking Irish. Oh, Karate Popcorn. So what's up, Sauce? Making some sloppy joes while listening to you. Hope you're having a good day. I'm not having an awful day. I've been up since fucking 8 o'clock this morning after maybe 4 or 5 hours of sleep. I couldn't go back to bed. So I've been up and you're starting to see the beginning of me just becoming not exhausted. So it's not that level, but tired or I just start getting wacky. Which may either be really good or really bad for the show. I'm not sure yet. I think that's a fake LL there. Billy says Patreon are fascists. Billy said I posted Remington Steel when you were still trying to remember one of your poll choices. That's right. Gypsy says he doesn't know about that, Billy, but their webpage could use some touch-ups. Billy says if Patreon doesn't like you or what you say, they block you and keep the money paid. Yeah, I've heard that. I haven't seen that, though. I've seen that they've done shit like that once or twice, but Tim Dillon is still on there, and he's a real bad guy, and Jesus Christ, the shit Nick Mullen gets away with saying on Cumtown. But I mean, they're also top 10 fucking content creators for that site. So I think once you get to that point, they don't really give a fuck because they're making a pretty solid chunk of money off those two fucking podcasts. Excuse me, jeez, jeepers. I wish they'd throw that fucking not because I want to take money out of Robert Kelly's mouth, but I wish they'd kick that fucking Calta and Kelly bullshit off there because fuck that apathetic fucking manatee jerk off. My Calta fucking sucks. Cowhead! Are ya? Shut the fuck up. Droopy-eyed nothing. I'm one of the top syndicated radio stations in all of Florida. Wow. Where all the old people are that don't know about podcasts or fucking streaming music services. Whoa! She says WWE need to switch up their format overall. Kind of feels like they're recycling at this point. Gypsy, I don't know where you've been. It's felt like that since like 2009. Like with very tiny fucking blips in that, you know. I'm stupid. Leave me alone. Very tiny blips in that fucking time period, I guess. That's the way to say it. Sean says, weather over here for the past few weeks was too warm, but thankfully starting to go back to normal. Is Ireland one of those places where it's like, Canada, where they have like a month and a half tops of summer, and it goes back to whatever bullshit they were pulling before? I don't think it snows all the time over there, but what do you think? Like rain and shit? Just rain and fog like London? I don't know your comments, mate. I can't help you. It's all straight. Wobbly room. Mates and cheeses. Yep, there it comes. Jeff says, seriously, Billy, that's pretty scary. Billy's serious because he's always serious. Ugh. Oh, next gen, what's crapping? That's BS. Yeah, pretty much everything on my channel is Jess. Sorry. I don't know what to tell you. Sean says, Come Town and Steven Seagal is one of my favorites. I was just watching one the other day. I mean, I listen to the show every week, but oh, motherfucker. Dan can't listen live. Must be jerking off to fucking Joanna Angel somewhere. That's okay. What was it? It's Fetch? The fuck? I don't know, it was one of those stupid Fluke. That's what it was. There's dumb dog movies from like the mid-90s. They talk about that movie. It fucking kills me. Also, the To Kill a Mockingbird presented by the Come Town Players. Look that one up after the show's over. Not now. It's fucking ridiculous. But Billy says, when they cut smaller guys, how can I ever get to the top? Well, I agree. As far as going back to Patreon, yeah. Last thing I want is fucking some dumb shit like that. But Chipsy says, did you guys see the mother and daughter on OnlyFans? No, I didn't. I don't know now if I want to. I am curious, of course, because why wouldn't I be? But, And Billy says, fuck Calta. He's why I stopped watching Bobby Kelly. Yeah. He's a fucking cocksucker. On top of the fact that he, hey, Jamie, what's going on? Hope that's you. Yeah, it was cool last year, though. He shit on Hannah from Skanks. They just got her a new set of teeth. Or not a whole set. I mean, she only had like one. I don't know what it was. It really wasn't even that bad, but she was self-conscious. And, of course, that fat fuck went right after it, But, it shows. That shows fucking far and away that like the lead, like there might be a couple outliers, but the Legion of Skanks or whatever the fuck, that fan base is the furthest from like Nazi criminal evil fucking racist motherfuckers, because they just went, all right, fuck Mike Calta, we're gonna crowdsource some dental work for her, and then he can go fucking shove his head back up his ass. Fuck him. That was cool to see. I still broke at that point, unfortunately, so I didn't get to donate, but what are you going to do? Yeah, pretty much. I was right about the weather. Jamie, everyone's saying hello to Jamie. Gypsy says the same in Scotland. They just had a heat wave, but now it's back to rain in a few days. Oof. It's been raining in New York like all summer long. Like pretty much, there's been like a couple weeks where it's rained every day, like steadily. And like other, if it's not a solid week of rain, it's been at least like every other day. It's fucking odd. All kinds of shit. There we go. Yep, that'll do it. That's Jamie, I know for sure. Pardon me. I don't know, there was a retard that made a Jamie account. Damn it, I said it! Fuck! I got like 2 whole shows without saying it. The other one, the other bugaboo, I've been good about that. I think might be even 3 episodes at this point. Yeah, Jamie's so sick of the rain. Me too. Me too, because now like I have to mow the lawn fucking way more often than I like to. Just because like it's just like you mow it, then it rains for fucking 6 days and it's 9 feet tall. Son of a bitch. Yeah, there we go. Billy says, "Yeah, I was going at him and felt bad, so gave her a couple $100, even though I need mine fixed." Yeah, hey, that's fucking cool, dude. Like I said, like that was like legitimately cool to see happen. Like, all right, you know what? Go fuck yourself. You know, now fine. Like now she's like a fucking like an 8. So try to come at her, you fucking sleepy-eyed douchebag. Almost said the other one. Almost lost it. I covered myself. Douchebag was going to start with an F and then also have only 6 letters, 2 of them being G's. You get the picture. Let's move on. Gypsy says, Jamie, your videos of the pink sun were beautiful and disturbing. Can't read either. But yeah, go check Jamie Hart out on YouTube after the show. She got all kinds of stuff. She does Twin Peaks Tuesdays. Most of the time. You know, I can't bust her chops about missing shows. I miss shows all the time. So, what else? Forgot. You like all this dead air, right? Yeah, anyway. Totally lost it. Oh, yeah. Found it. Billy says it wasn't even Hannah calling him out. It was me and the other gal going at him. Yeah. Alex, Miss Manhands. I used to know a girl named, well, it wasn't her name. I forget her name now. I think it was Caitlin. But we used to call her Manback because she had a back that looked like a man's. So I called her Manback. You know, just kind of like fuck with her. It turned out she was really cool. Like we ended up being friends, you know. And she died in a fucking car accident a couple of years ago. It's not really a great story, is it? It's shittily told, and then it's tragic. Gypsy says, I think he deserves to be called the R word. Yeah, he is an R word, but I'm just trying to keep this so maybe one day I can get monetized. If they look through and every other word is F or R. I mean, fuck is fun. I'll say fuck all day, you know, just past the first minute or two, which is lucky that I have, the Scarecrow Show song at the beginning because that kind of gives me that buffer. I could open the show saying, fuck! I don't because I don't need to, but, you know. So I don't know what that is, Sean. Just for your sake, I think I'll leave that there. Won't bring that up. Oh, Dave in the house. What's up, Vanderhoff 66 FU? Says he just cut his grass today. Only 4 bags to empty. Oh, only. Jamie likes the word douche waffle. I don't think I like it. But Jamie's currently taking a break, fixing herself, so no Twin Peaks Tuesdays for the time being, but she does post different things of, different animals and shit she sees on her property, sunsets, things of that nature. So if you like nature, take a look. You'll probably have some fun and see some things you like. I, however, hate nature and don't like to look outside. Because the last time I went outside, I fucking burned my skin. It really wasn't that bad, to be honest, but I really should just read the comments when I bring them up and don't bring them up otherwise. You'd think fucking 33 into this, I'd know what to do by now, right? But Sean says, just sitting here watching Staple playing The Witcher 3, drinking Jack and Coke. Nice. Yeah, I went to the beach last week. Good old Lake Erie, Sunset Bay area, roughly. Futzed around in the water. Watched a guy get his tractor stuck in the water. Almost. Well, he was stuck for a minute. He got it out. But there was a storm, I guess, over there. I don't know. But there's fucking just like, driftwood all over the beach. And there's a bunch of people because we get to hang out in the private section because we know people. We got it like that. Shout out Aunt Dee and Uncle Nick. But they're all, trying to clean their sections of the beach up. And this one dude got too close to the water and got stuck. And we were just sitting there watching him like, oh my God, please. We wanted like the water just to like fucking pull the whole thing out. Because he's just trying to be like, look, I got this fucking tractor. I'm cool. It almost came to the point that like an actual man with a real tractor, like one of those old school fucking ones that, they don't break down no matter what you do to them. Had to like pull him out. But unfortunately, he was able to get himself out on his own. Oh, Jamie said she'll be back to it soon. But anyway, yeah, as far as the going to the beach, I just got fucking, took care of the old head and face, the money makers, but my back and shoulders and my tits were just red. And on top of that, once it started to heal, it just started itching so fucking bad. I thought I was going to kill myself. Literally, I wanted to jump from the top of the fucking house. It was ridiculous. And just itching it made it worse. And I read that that's very common, the itching. It irritates the skin even more. I didn't know that beforehand. So I had to just like eat like 2 edibles to just like knock myself the fuck out. Because it just wasn't getting better. I did end up taking a hot shower after I woke up, and that like more or less took care of it for the rest of the time I would have had to deal with it. Jamie says, I do not hate nature. Knock it off. Yes, I do, stupid son. All right, I hate nature in the daytime. How about that? Jamie says she was on Lake Erie too. Sean says, first video, Why the Empire is a masterpiece. I think that's a David Lynch thing. I don't know. It's not my bag. Ooh, that'll be fun. Sean says, hoping Jess will dress up as Mario for the next... I almost said Mario. That's how you know I lived in New Jersey for too fucking long. Dress up like Mario for the next go-karting video. Yeah, that'd be funny as shit, man. Gypsy says, the thing with sunny weather is great for a tan, but it draws out the nastiest insects. Yeah, so I live on a different, much smaller lake, and we get these fucking gnats every summer. And they're just the most annoying fucking... You can't do anything outside at night, like past like 5 o'clock. Without it just being like, oh, bugs in your eyes, go fuck yourself, in your ear, stuck, yeah, go fuck yourself. It's bullshit. And like, I swear to God, like bug spray doesn't even keep them away. Oh, Shannon in the chat? Nope, wrong. There, that's Shannon. And she's in the chat. Hello to you as well. Ma'am. I almost said sir. That would have been incorrect. What are you going to do? Balls. Oh, so I got carried away, unfortunately. I wanted to do this early because I'm pretty sure if I run it like I want to, it'll probably get flagged. I don't know how to fucking do it any other way. So I'm just gonna do it. Worst case, I'll fucking, I don't know, either do another stream or just cut this one short. But you know, I had to be up there in part 1 and part 2, I guess. But the Chucky trailer for the new TV show dropped today, I guess. I don't know. I saw an article for the first time today, so I'm assuming that it came out today. But I was gonna go ahead and watch it here and see some things. But before that, let's catch up the chat real quick. Billy says we had mosquitoes so bad about 3 years ago you couldn't go out. Just black clouds swarming everywhere. That's shitty, man. Mosquitoes always bug me out. I mean, I know like I'd watch the news as a kid when like West Nile virus was like a real big thing in the late 90s. Like everyone was like fucking deathly afraid of it. The way like the Zika virus or Zika, whatever the fuck, Zika. And whatever the other one is, maybe it was just, I don't know, fuck, who cares? Another one of those mosquito fucking born illnesses there. But that just fucking terrified me. I was going to get, bit by a mosquito and die. I was also terrified of 9/11, or not 9/11. I promise you I didn't know about that ahead of time. I swear to God. I know it's just, maybe a little big, but oh no. Sean says, or Jess, I'll be Mario and you be Luigi. That'd be fun. I'll have to get Sean over to America, over to Idaho or Hawaii, wherever the fuck Jess lives, and get a little Mario Luigi thing going on with them. Sean says Chucky trailer doesn't look bad. Gypsy says wasps are the worst. I read that differently at first, and I was going to say I agree. I still agree with the wasp thing, but the other one I think I agree with more. Jess loves Luigi. Gypsy says the trailer dropped yesterday. Well, goddamn, I didn't see it yesterday. I'm sorry. Jess's Wario is actually his go-to Mario Kart character. I'm a Donkey Kong or Bowser guy. I don't know why. Sometimes I'll use Yoshi. Oh, Sean says Mario is his Mario Kart character. That's some basic bitch shit, Sean. I love you to death, but try to be better, huh? Carpenter bees are assholes for real. I agree. Billy said that was the worst he's ever seen. He lived in Florida, Texas. Damn, man. Been all over. Jess says Chucky looks okay, but I'm hesitant after that abomination they called Cult. Damn, man, abomination for that movie? I didn't like it a lot either, but I would not go as so far as to say it's an abomination. It's just kind of shitty and overdone. Seed of Chucky's an abomination. I don't give a fuck. Sean says Jamie would be Princess Peach. Oh, Jess lives in Iowa. I knew that, but, trying to not dox anybody. Gypsy says, apparently Asian hornets are becoming a big problem. Yeah, Asian a lot of things. Jesus, that's too many of those too close together. Sean asked for any new pickups. Sean, I've been dealing with the government the last fucking month. almost 2 months. So unfortunately, no. No new pickups. Hopefully that shit will get straightened out soon and we can go back to having unboxings every week. At least in some form or fashion. Shannon says she likes using Skeleton Bowser. Sean says Cult wasn't awful. Jess says, LOL, I think they know. Come find me, bitches. All right, but now I'm caught up. Let's take a look at this trailer.
Everyone.
Fuck. Let's try it this way, huh? Let's see if fucking my... That way we can watch it and I can talk over it. But maybe they'll say no.
And is Jake's.
Can you guys hear that?
Jake, you into vintage?
No, I'm into retro.
Oh, what's the difference?
About 10 bucks.
Fair enough. Look at that. Someone took the butcher knife.
Hi, I'm Chucky. Wanna play?
But now.
Jake, are you okay?
I can't stand the sight of
What's up, Orc?
pussy.
Oh, no, Jake, that isn't quite right.
What happened to you, Jake? You used to have friends.
Don't forget your boy toy.
This whole fucking thing is just out of sync for me, so I don't have any fucking idea what's going on, so.
Well, guess what, dickheads? Now the joke's on you.
So it's almost like fucking a waste of time.
Hi, I'm Chucky, and I'm your friend to the end.
What did you do?
Mommy says real killing is bad.
Yeah, well, Mommy's full of shit. Look
Although-
around you. It's the World Series of Slaughter.
I have heard from what I read that they'll have up there. I fucking number.
Everywhere Jake
It was
Wheeler
a
goes, death
pretty
seems to
solid number of
follow.
fucks he'll be allowed
Creepy
to
doll just creeps me the
use.
hell out.
It's kill or be
It's either 8 or 10 for
Everybody's
some
got
reason.
to choose.
Sticks out to me.
What's going on with you?
Which is nice
You wouldn't
because
believe me if I told you.
all that censorship shit on cable is based on
Chucky.
just, well, we
Dude,
can't because then
you're a serious
sponsors
doll
won't
problem. If you
pay
only
for
knew.
advertising. You're allowed to say whatever the fuck you want on cable.
Hey, kid, I'm
Why
gonna
you
go
have to
kill
pay
your
for it?
sister. Wanna come?
I'm sleepy.
You snooze, you lose.
Good. That was nice. So I assume I'm still on the air. Hopefully. So yeah, I don't fucking really have much to say about that because it just lagged. The audio and video weren't synced for me. So that was kind of a fucking big old bummer. But it seems all right, I guess. I mean, I kind of dig the idea, I guess. Like, just that fucking little dork with the curly hair buys the doll and starts to, fuck his life up. But the doll starts to, Chucky. But like you guys are saying, bunch of Brad Dourif makes it. No Brad Dourif. It can go fuck itself. As far as a TV show goes, like I like the Child's Play remake. That's fine, but it's a different thing. If Don Mancini whatever Don Mancini's doing is only going to be good because Brad Dourif's doing the voice. But from what I read, that kid is gay. The character, not the actor. So that kind of sounds like, maybe there's a little Don Mancini in that character. It's going to be fun, just kind of that, whether it's suppressed rage or just, oh, well, I'm gay, I don't know. We'll see what it is. Like, they haven't said it's, and Chucky's going to, lash out at people that make fun of him or whatever the fuck, because that's a little 80s or 90s. Like, no one gives a fuck if you're gay now. Like, no one. Like, we've tried to tell certain people that, but, immigrant parents, what are you going to do? So you guys are praising Bride of Chucky. It's fine. It's at best the fourth best in that series. 1, 2, and 3 are all better than that one. I like it. It's good enough. I mean, actually, you know what? Curse of Chucky's better too. So literally, it's only better than Cult and Seed. Good. Whatever. I mean, the other. It's not like it's makes it a bad one. I mean, those are 4 really good movies in front of it. So, and maybe my like for 3 is nostalgia based mostly, but I don't give a fuck. I like it. Good. But yeah, I feel like Universal's one of those fucking Universal owns sci-fi in USA, so it's NBC Universal. So I think they generally like to pull videos down when people do like, trailer reactions and shit. So I was worried about it, but good thing that nothing happened. I think I shouted over top of it enough. Ow, my back. But Billy says, yeah, if Brad wasn't doing it, he wasn't watching. I probably wouldn't either. I still might not watch this, but I'll give it a shot. Either way. Sean says, anything is better than Seed of Chucky, Seed was fucking disgusting. But Jess says, Seed was the worst until Cult came along. Cult broke so many rules of Chucky as far as I'm concerned. I don't know. They both suck. But I wouldn't call Cult an abomination, but it's not good either. I still think Seed's worse. Even after Cult came out, or even after Curse came out, I had low expectations for the franchise, so Cult didn't hit me as hard as Seed did. Because, at the time, in 98, when Bride of Chucky came out, it was a good movie. So we expected something nice, and 6 years later, they gave us a fucking steaming abortion. Appreciate it. But Gypsy, I agree. He said he just hopes it's not too political and focuses on the story. Shannon says she liked Bride, hated Seed. Gypsy says, come on, Jennifer. Yeah, fucking Jennifer Tilly's hot. She's still hot. But there's just better movies. I mean, like if she had done like a shower scene, like a full frontal, misogynistic, male gaze, one of those delightful scenes. Yeah, maybe I'd give Bride fucking, a pass over 3 and Curse, but she didn't, so nope. Sorry. Sean says he also likes Fiona Dourif. Yeah, she's good, I think. I like the whole wheelchair thing, Gypsy says the bathtub scene gives it a 10. Well, again, like I said, maybe instead of being hidden by bubbles and water, she'd maybe been accentuated by running, flowing water down her beautiful bosom. You get where I'm going. Is it like trashy that I drink out of this fucking? I mean, it's not the same one. Generally, it's at least every week there's a new one. But trashy drinking out of this Tim Hortons cup. I mean, I know it's completely unprofessional to drink that much on stream, but whatever. Who gives a shit? You're not coming here for my professionalism, so. Sean says Jennifer Tilly in Bound. Nice. Is that with Gina Gershon? Or am I thinking of a different movie entirely? Probably different actresses even. I don't know. I think about that movie Gia a lot. With what's her name there? Oh, I don't like my tits, so I got most of them removed. Angelina Jolie. There we go. Stephen LaPierre, rising from the dead. I hope you're doing well, sir. It's been a little while. Saw you watched my Friday the 13th Jason Takes Manhattan video today. Appreciate the compliment. Laughter Cable Channel 11 says, I wonder if it's easier for someone in a wheelchair to take it in the poop chute. Just deep thoughts. Are they balls deep thoughts, Jess? I'm asking the real questions. Chances Jennifer Tilly is pretty hot. Jamie Hart says Jennifer Tilly, you could get it. Jeepers creepers. Oh, but anyway, Stephen, to answer your question, of course I'm not. It's the whole, look, I refilled this cup from the restaurant. I'm going to use that over and over. But running late today, so I didn't get to set things up. So now, I mean, it's an hour. It's been over for a half hour, but LeVar Burton begins his 2-week stint on Jeopardy today. So, Tuesday through Friday the next 2 weeks, go and, support the old boy. He and I are really good friends. We used to smoke crack together. Mid-90s. I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to go into that too much further. Oh, Jesus, Billy. Jesus Christ. Billy says if the wheelchair-bound person has a colostomy bag, God damn it, I know it's less cleaning. Whew. Gypsy asked if he's wearing his visor. Well, I don't know because I didn't see it. I mean, I've been here with y'all or with yous. I'm from the north. I'm not allowed to say y'all. It's cultural appropriation. I have to say yous guys. Sean says Jennifer Connelly is the love of his life. Good. Yikes. Shit. But yeah, so I just wanted to, shout that out. That's good. I like him. That'd be nice for him to maybe get that gig full time. I don't know if that's possible, but what do we got here? Like I said, I was running late today. I didn't get a chance to fucking pull up the articles that I wanted to yap, talk. There's sequels apparently coming, a new trilogy. By everybody's favorite production studio. So in head-spinning horror news, a new Exorcist movie trilogy is in the works from Blumhouse. Or Blumhouse, whatever the fuck. I don't care. It's a stupid fucking name for a dumb company. And it's Halloween writer-director David Gordon Green. Of course, we already knew Green was in talks to direct an Exorcist sequel, but today's news has revealed the full scope of the endeavor. So Ellen Burstyn will reprise her role from the original 73 classic. She'll be joined by Leslie Odom Jr., the Tony-winning Hamilton star, who recently earned 2 Oscar nominations for One Night in Miami. One for his supporting turn as Sam Cooke, and another for an original song. Producers, whatever. So the Times reported that Universal and Peacock have acquired the trilogy in a mega deal worth more than $400 million, with the first film expected to hit theaters on October 13th, 2023, a year after Green's final Halloween movie. Meanwhile, the second and third Exorcist films could wind up debuting on Peacock under the terms of the deal. So rather than remake The Exorcist, which would have been a fucking awful move, Green will continue the terrifying story with Odom playing the father of a possessed child. Desperate for help, he tracks down Burstyn's character, whose young daughter, who Blair, was possessed by an evil entity known as Pazuzu in the first film. Her character did not appear in the 2 Exorcist sequels or either prequel. So... Yeah. So I don't think anybody in the world, anybody with any sense, anyway, has any faith in Blumhouse to do anything, competent, anything that's not insulting to any franchise. So I don't have high hopes for this by any means. I mean, will I watch it? Yeah, probably the first one at least. I mean, I'll give it a shot because as much as I know it's probably not going to be good, I like to fucking torture myself. So, as most horror fans do, I think, be it literally or, metaphorically. But, good night, Shannon. Have fun working. Sucker. So Sean says, why track down the mother? She had to go get help from Father Karras. I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's your daughter went through this. What happened? How did they, I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? I mean, the shit will get leaked. I mean, at least parts of it will, if not the whole thing. I figure Lauren will know exactly what happens in about 30 minutes. I figure that's enough time for him to pull his sources and figure that out. Can't imagine he's pleased with that news. But again, I don't know anyone that is. I can't. The last 2 sequels were awful. I honestly, legitimately haven't seen 2 or 3. The next 2 are prequels. The last 2 they made, but either way, man, no good. Gypsy says Lauren always knows. Ain't that the truth? He knew not to show up here today. Son of a bitch. Speaking of Lauren, though, go check out. I did a video with him and a couple others. Corey from S'mores and Doors, Mike the real Fifth Beatle, Lauren and Sam. Griffin was on there. I think that's it. We did a new show concept Lauren's futzing about with. We discussed watching Wait Until Dark and See No Evil from 1971. Not the wrestler one, not the Kane one, of course. We just discussed the kind of similarities for, whatever. It seemed pretty good. I always feel like if I have to, do a review that way, especially for some shit that's not a slasher, I'm still self-conscious about it. I feel like I like the thing. Plus, I showed up late, so I was kind of like the last one in the hopper to kind of give my thoughts. I just felt like, well, like she said, or like he said, I guess it's reassuring that, like, at least I was on the fucking right track as everyone else, but, you know, no self-confidence from this gentleman. Yeah, what are you going to do? But, yeah, you guys gave some of your thoughts a little bit, but what the fuck do you guys think? I mean, is there any way that any of these Exorcist movies and this new trilogy are any good? Oh. Steven asks, have you talked about the Elm Street box set yet? I haven't because I heard that was fucking just fake bullshit. I think Christian actually put a video out a couple hours ago. Christian Hannah Horror, folks. It was just some fucking like disgruntled ex-employee or ex something or other that was just pissed off at the studio and put that out there. Because I heard that was 4Ks or something, and that doesn't make any sense. Like Christian talks about it in the video. It doesn't make any sense for them to just release 4Ks when they've never put out a box set. You know, like they're just now putting out 4Ks for the first 5 Halloween movies because, 7 years ago, and I think it's a pretty good fucking spacer too. They waited 7 years to do that re-release. But, Scream Factory hasn't put out a Nightmare box set, so why put out 4Ks already? I think that's detrimental. I mean, that's the last big franchise that they have to, milk us for. So they're going to give us the box set proper. And then depending on how hard up for cash they are, that's how long we'll have to wait for the 4Ks to come out. If that's not a dead medium entirely by the time, they plan on doing it. Billy says, going back to his colostomy bag, wheelchair reference, he says, hey, any port in a fucking storm, as Captain Spaulding says. That's apt. You're like the Captain Spaulding, Billy, of this show. And we all love you for it. Corey says, to appropriate is to appreciate. I might steal that. Gypsy says he always gets Jennifer Connelly confused with Kobe Smulders. I've never done that. Mostly because I have an incredibly fucking deep crush. Deep? How do you say that? Big crush? I don't fucking know, dude. I don't know things and stuff. So, Kobe Smulders, like the first time I saw her, like literally like out of the fucking, that first scene she's in How I Met Your Mother, I was like, oh my God. I love her. But what are you going to do? Sean says we already got a proper sequel to The Exorcist. It's called Legion, a.k.a. Exorcist 3. Yeah, I haven't seen it, of course. I know you told me you do recommend it. I'll get around to it. I've got that in the second one because I've heard the second one's awful. So naturally I want to watch it. I don't know. I'll get around to those eventually. So Gypsy says he thinks it could be good as long as they give him creative control. Do you think that's a good idea, Gypsy? I don't know about that. Billy says, not after that Fantasy Island shit show. Fuck. 14 likes so far. 15. Yeah, let's pump that number up, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get that. Fuck, dude. Let's get that over 20, man. I think that's possible. Billy says, who are the pussies that dislike this stream? I will smash you. I don't know how many dislikes there are. I don't get to see that while the stream's going, but I got a hunch. I think everyone has a pretty good idea too, but I'll say this. Thanks, honey, because that counts as an interaction. I don't give a fuck. If everyone gives me downvotes, it literally doesn't matter. You're still interacting with my video, you fucking moron. Go fuck yourself. Go thank Grandma for the fucking house, you idiot. Oh, Gypsy does like David Gordon Green, so that's a positive for him. Sean says, doubted Exorcist 3 was a true sequel that was actually written and directed by the same guy who wrote the book for the first. Yeah. Sean says, Elm Street box set, just keep 5 and 6 out. How dare you? I think that they should be there. Of course, you got to have the whole fucking set. Bad as they might be. I mean, Christ. They put Jason Takes Manhattan in the fucking box set. They put, Friday. Shit, Freddy versus Jason is on there. And that fucking movie blows. It's the worst thing anyone's ever done, ever. Children of the Living Dead is better than Freddy versus Jason. Gypsy says he personally liked what he did with Halloween. I liked it the first time I watched it, when I saw it in the theater opening night, like the midnight screening or whatever. But each time I watched it again, I liked it less and less. It says there's 4 downvotes, thumbs down, either way. But yeah, like I said, I don't give a fuck. Go fuck yourself. You're not hurting me by doing it, honey. And by you watch every fucking show. Every show I do, every video I put out, every video fucking Jay and Christian and Lord and Corey and Jonathan and even Hayden. You watch every fucking show we do. You're a loser with no fucking life. Oh, God. And I hope you live a long, lonely fucking life, man. Just completely devoid of any kind of fucking human contact. Nobody likes you. You're a miserable motherfucker. You're a clown. I've told you before. You're fucking a nothing, and you'll never be anything. You're fucking stupid. There you go. And on top of that, Billy's going to come fucking sodomize and kill you, so. Ooh, 2 likes away from 20. Let's fucking go, baby. Next piece of fucking business here. I saw this. I don't know if... yep. It's in Variety. It's got some fucking truth to it. Vince McMahon steroid trial scripted series in the work from WWE and Blumhouse Television. Could you fucking move? So scripted series about McMahon, the federal steroids trials in the works from WWE and Jason Blum's Blumhouse Television. Variety has learned. Current title. This is an awful fucking title too. The United States of America versus Vince McMahon. The series will be the first scripted portrayal of McMahon and many legendary figures of the WWE. Blumhouse will develop the series under the guidance of Blumhouse TV president Chris McCumber. McCumber says we have a dramatic, riveting saga, one that's crazier than fiction, that will appeal to the cross-section of Blumhouse and WWE fans. To say I'm thrilled about collaborating again with WWE is an understatement. McCumber worked for McMahon for years during the former's time as an executive at NBC Universal, with whom WWE has long-standing ties. Most recently, WWE sold exclusive streaming rights to their vast content library on WWE Network to NBCU streamer Peacock in a deal reportedly worth north of $1 billion. So let's just go and fucking more into that whole process. That's interesting to me. Billy says, keep the insults coming, Sauce. I'm almost there. Gypsy says, he who shall not be named suffers from something called micropenis. That is probably like the least of his problems, to be totally honest. But that's fun. Jamie says, he who shall not be named has invaded all my safe spaces. Jamie, don't worry about him. Fuck that guy. You're fine. Listen, I know you're well armed. You know, you're good. You get a fucking big property. Plus, he's a fucking idiot. He doesn't know how to fucking actually get to your place. I shouldn't say this because maybe he'll fucking figure it out, but I'm sure he doesn't know that you can use GPS on a phone. So you're fine. You have nothing to worry about. And honest to God, you'd beat the fuck out of him, I'm sure. And if not you, your husband. Literally nothing to worry about. Jess says, I guess Gypsy didn't know. Gypsy didn't know that was Jess at Cable Channel 11. But yeah, that's Jess's channel. That's relatively new. He's got a bunch of stuff up there. Horror Rumble specifically at the top of the show. I talked about last night's show that they did. I wasn't on that one, but I was on the first episode where we talked about horror music. Different shit, be it soundtracks, scores, things like that. Different bands that are horror related. Whatever. Brian Trash in the house. What's up, bro? I hope you're fine. I assume you've got a nice, cool drink in your hands and you're chilling out post work. Fucking A. Steven asks my thoughts on the band Greta Van Fleet. I know of them, obviously. I've heard, they're big enough. I've certainly heard the name. And I'm sure I've heard stuff of theirs, but I'm not a fan of theirs only because I've never checked them out. It's not, it's something that's never like, I've never dug into. So I don't really have any thoughts, unfortunately. Oh, baby boy is one like away from 20. But Jamie, that comment, I can't find it, so I'm not going to pull it up. Comment about not being invited for things. Saturday, I don't invite you because I do my shit last minute, and you always just say you can't, or you're busy or whatever. Fuck, I invite you. You're always welcome. I can't throw links out there because we have fucking people that can't move on. But this Saturday, the 31st, we've got a wonderful what is it? It's Saturday. It's still good. Yeah. This Saturday, 11 p.m., like I said at the top, live commentary for Jason Lives. You are cordially invited. I can send you the link as soon as the show is over, in fact. But if you want to show up, by all means. That's going to be a party, the 35th anniversary of that, too. Oh, Billy says, you mean the direct Led Zeppelin riff? Fuck, man. If it's a Led Zeppelin rip-off, I'm not going to give a shit. I'm not a big Led Zeppelin guy. I don't know. Maybe Led Zeppelin with a modern twist would be better. I don't know. I'll give him a shot. I'll let you know. And Jess says, and hopefully you'll be back, Sauce. Of course. Anytime I know what the fuck is, I don't know shit about Puppet Master. I saw the first probably 2, maybe 3 of them when I was a kid. Like as they were coming out on, get the fuck out of here. Get off the shift button, fatty. Yeah. So you're definitely welcome for that fucking show. What was I talking about? I fucking lost my entire train of thought. Jesus Christ. Oh, Gibbs in the house. I don't know why I keep saying that. And so that's his favorite Friday. Well, brother, man, if you want to hop on for that Saturday, I don't know what your weekends look like. I don't know what you're up to. But just let me know. Hit me up. Let me know here. I'll hit you up on Twitter. I'll shoot you the link. Gypsy says Jason Lives is pure Tom McLaughlin, and that's why it's so awesome. I agree. I liked it a lot. I was actually, oddly enough, I was terrified of that Jason as a kid. But I suppose I'll keep that, that story for the live stream. Ooh, dragging it along. But I really hate that I just fucking completely forgot what I was talking about. Like, was it? Who gives a fuck? I'm losing my mind. Jesus Christ. Brian Trash says, didn't Led Zeppelin rip off blues songs? Yeah, they did. They definitely did, for sure. But everyone pretty, like, there's only so many fucking noises you can make with a guitar, man. So, like, eventually you're going to start repeating shit. Because, like, there's only so many noises a guitar makes, and then so many noises that, like, a bass makes, drums. Eventually, you're going to start mixing the same shit up together or something that's very similar. And on top of that, even like when you talk about comedians, like, there's parallel thinking. It's like, well, two jokes are similar. They weren't stolen. Like, sometimes they are. I mean, old Piggy Schumer fucking stealing shit left and right. Fuck. But I don't know. Steven says, check out their song Heat Above. Gypsy said, oh, it is a shame they had 13 kills and they made him add more. Yeah, that was a cool thing. But like you say, more kills is always better. You get that with the Fear Street series. There's fucking the amp up in kills from part 1 to part 2 is incredible. So, and again, it's another cheap plug because why not? I got both a Talking Horror for part 1 and part 2 up on the channel. Give those a look-see. Oops. Okay. Drop that. That's fine. Yeah, give those a look. Those are pretty good. I'll have the third one out this Friday. Very, very well should be up Thursday for the Patreon guys. Anyway. Yeah, so I got, one more thing, I guess. I'm not even going to read an article about it. Apparently, the Cleveland Indians have officially decided on a name change. They will, at some point in the future, I'm guessing after this season, they'll be known as the Cleveland Guardians. Wow. I'm not against the name change, but the fucking Guardians? That's lamer than lame. That's like EA Sports create a franchise level bad. Oof. Well, you couldn't think of fucking anything better? But, I mean, I guess especially with this one, too, even the fucking idiots that were, freaking out about the Redskins logo change, or mascot, whatever the fuck change, the thing. Oh, God. Why do you guys watch this fucking thing? I can't get a complete thought out of my head. You know what I mean? But apparently, there's at least some kind of lore. Oh, Billy, you fucking asshole. There's at least, a story that's told that a Native American kind of designed and came up with the Redskins name and logo. So, that one, I can, in theory, see the outrage about that one. Although, like, Native Americans say, yeah, we don't like it, though. Like, I don't care if one said it's fine. You know. But, I don't like it. Whatever. But the Indians one, apparently, there was no, it wasn't designed by natives. It wasn't backed by them in any way. And they're not Indians. You know, like, most of them over time have just decided, like, yeah, all right, I guess we're Indians. Like, because I know, like, the reservations up here, that's how they refer to themselves. But I don't know. You know, but like the Chiefs and Braves, I guess, are okay, which is fine. To me, like, Chiefs and Braves, they're held in, like, reverence. You know, it's not these fucking Redskins. You know, I'm not saying that I never would. I don't. You know, I have family that's actually. I'm a native. Well, 1/16 of me anyway. Oh shit! 20 likes, baby. We got it. We got it. Little touchdown. At ease. Should I start doing DDP? No, I won't. I don't care. Let me say, start doing DDP yoga streams. You see my fucking fat ass trying to bend. Daily Ghost in the house. What's up, bro? He says, from what I gathered, there's a local origin to the Guardian's name. You just can't remember it. Yeah, man, I don't care. Just there's got to be a better fucking local origin that they can, you know, pull from, or a local source, whatever. Gypsy says, I don't get why there isn't a team called the Knights. But Daly says, Golden Knights in Vegas. Yeah, I think the Knights by itself would sound kind of lame. Golden Knights are cool. I like the color scheme. I don't know. I became a Toronto Blue Jays fan when Brody Lee died. But I like it. I like watching hockey, but I don't care enough. I don't get the game enough to like have a favorite team. You know, it's fun to watch. I get it. I like the hitting, you know, the violence, and it's like a much, 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 much better version of soccer. You know. And plus, you can just beat the shit out of somebody, then just all right, go take a rest. Yeah, Jamie, shut up. I mean, I guess you feel how you feel, but you know, Gypsy says you're the best part of the show. You're good, you know. Have a little confidence, goddammit. You know, I feel like maybe Billy, you cocksucker. He says, back to 19. You got a big head, so I had to take mine back. Jesse says 21 now. Fuck yeah. So yeah, that's really just like the Guardians. It's a bad name. Not against the change. Just like pick something good, man. That's why I kind of wish that Washington would stick with the football team, because I think that's kind of cool anyway. You know, and plus it's like, all right, you fucking dorks. You don't like Redskins, then we're not going to have a name. You know, deal with that. But, all right, real quick. There's shit on Twitter I saw yesterday. Apparently I didn't find the original thing, like the original tweet or whatever. But some asshole yesterday called Eddie Guerrero. He said, oh, even at his best, he was a B+ player. You know, being an edgy jerk off because it's the internet. So Chavo goes, you know, irony, some never was, talking out his ass, denouncing Eddie's greatness and causing Eddie's millions of fans to come to his defense. Ha ha, thank you, wrestling fans. You are the best. Eddie. And this fucking at-town Trojan jerk-off says, Eddie was good, but he was never a top-tier guy. Dude only became an A+ player when he started juicing his 5'7" frame to the gills with steroids. What, like every other fucking wrestler from that time period, you fucking moron? Kill yourself. He says, even at his highest point, he was only a top guy 2 to 3 years at max. He wasn't even the best Latino in his era. Rey is. Eddie Guerrero is so many fucking times better than Rey Mysterio could think of being. And Rey's an all-time great. Like, so this cat Thomas Moore says, you don't watch wrestling, point blank, or you don't get it. So let me fucking pull this dumb banner down. And then this loser goes on to say, I've watched wrestling since 1988. My dad was a professional wrestler who had small stints in WCW, the mid-90s AWF, and WWF. He still wrestles from time to time. So you've been watching since 88, which means you're older than that, which means you're probably at your youngest 35, meaning your father at his youngest is 53. He ain't wrestling anymore, if he even fucking is real. I'm sure he went out for a fucking pack of smokes and never came back. And if he was a wrestler and he saw you fucking talking shit about Eddie Guerrero like that, he'd box your fucking ears in, you stupid moron. I hope this guy gets fucking raped. Fuck this guy. Eddie Guerrero is an all-time fucking great. Literally fucking top 10 in the ring, on the mic, as a face, as a heel. It doesn't fucking matter. It's very tough to get any better than Eddie Guerrero. Gassed up or not. I mean, like, not for nothing, Rey was just as fucking juiced up as Eddie was. Give me a fucking break. Stupid fucking asshole. I just had to get that out, you know. But yeah, go ahead. I don't know if you're on Twitter. Go call this guy a cocksucker. Tell him he's a fucking loser. But Gibbs about the Guardians says something about Guardians of traffic statues in the city. No joke. What the fuck does that even mean? Cleveland sucks. I hope the Browns never win another fucking game. Unfucking believable. It's a shit. You know, fuck that city. They had LeBron for what, fucking 15 years all told? Probably, right? That sounds about right. I ain't doing the math. Who gives a fuck? And they fucking lose. That was the most, before he fucking came back to win the title with them, that was the most relevant they had been in since the early 90s. And even then, they were like on the very fringe of relevance anyway. Be fucking glad you had something. Unfucking real. Daily Ghost says, wasn't Knights the name of the team in The Natural? I don't know. That's good. Whoa, back to 21. Woo! Gypsy says, prize fighting is his favorite sport. Yeah, I don't really get into that. There you go. The Washington washing machines. Dan finally shows up and says, man, this guy's a fool. Eddie Guerrero was way better than Rey Mysterio. That's facts, dog. Gypsy says, who remembers Gorgeous George the Wrestler? Are we talking the Randy Savage second, or are we talking the old guy from, you know, when TVs were first invented? Pardon me. Billy says, this guy's an idiot. Eddie had decent technique as a pro. Decent is selling him way short. But, yeah. Dan says, just jumping in, but yes, Guerrero is an all-time great. Of course, Rey was even more so juiced up than Eddie. His entire body type changed. Oh, okay, the guy from the 40s. I mean, I don't remember him. I wasn't alive. I don't know. I mean, there's not a lot of guys left that do remember him, I don't think. You know, like. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen. I think I might do another Patreon show too. It's just called the 6 o'clock news. I've been talking to this guy named Don about that. So, I don't know. Stay tuned on that, I guess. We'll figure something out. I guess Don had a falling out with, the place, he used to kind of hang out. So, I don't know. We'll figure something out for him, I guess. Maybe. Hopefully, we can broker a deal. He seems like a good guy. He seems smart. Billy says, yeah, I was being reserved. Eddie could hang with anyone. Yeah, that's more like it. Eddie's the fucking best, man. Didn't realize how much I missed him until he died. Or how much I liked him until he died, I guess. It's, don't know what you got till it's gone. Dan says race promo skills are passable at best, at the very best passable. Woo! And he could never have been a believable heel. Nope. He's good at what he does, but never had the diversity of Guerrero. That's fucking summed up perfectly. Oh, shit. Damn, Don's got some friends. Jess says he loves Don. Dan says Don is a legend. Gypsy says Andre is number 1. I don't agree. I don't know. He's not bad, but ooh. Yeah, if Don's got friends for the 6 o'clock news, that could be fun. Maybe I don't know, maybe we'll do like a test run with this guy. Do like a secret sauce show sometime soon. Hint, hint. Billy says Ray was a little more than a gymnast. And there's just hellos being exchanged. Don't need to show those. I think that's all. That's everything. So, I guess, I don't know, fuck it, man. We'll wrap things up. Oh, you know what? I was thinking actually before, and I'll put this down so hopefully someone will remind me if I forget. When I do the birthday stream on the 6th, I think I'm going to make like an AMA type thing. So, fuck it. If you want to come hang out in the chat, that's cool. If you want to fucking just hang out on stream with me, that's even better. Shoot the shit, just have a nice time. Do a little fun. I wouldn't put that behind a paywall. That'd be foolish. So that's for everybody to enjoy. Hellos, pays. Christian Hannah. Hey! It's not good. A monstrous irregularity. All right, let's not do voices, you fucking idiot. You're not good at them. Dan says Ray plays a good underdog. I'm not taking anything away from him, but Guerrero could do literally anything from face, heel, comedy act, you name it, and hit a home run. Absolutely, man. He's one of my favorite world champions ever. That fucking run was amazing. Christian has thoughts on the bogus Nightmare on Elm Street 4K announcement today. I don't really have many thoughts on them. I caught your video before the show started, and so I knew right away. Like, I didn't have a chance to get excited and angry about it. So, it's kind of it's just silly bullshit, Like you said, you made a great point when you said they would put a Blu-ray box set out before they put 4Ks out. Like, they're in the business of milking horror fans out of their money. They're movie fans in general. I mean, if we're talking, Shout Factory is like an overarching brand. So I put out the 4Ks because, at that point, then you're gonna put out just a regular Blu-ray box set. That doesn't make sense. So if we're gonna get anything from them, it's gonna be a box set first with just standard Blu-rays, 4K transfers or whatever, bullshit they want to fucking sell us. They probably won't look as good as they could, so we'll all drop our money, be annoyed about it, and then 5-6 years down the road, or sooner, depending on how hard up for money they get. Lauren says it all the time that they're very quickly running out of, viable properties to, parade out for us. So we're getting a box set before we get individual Blu-rays or individual 4Ks. So that's really all I got to say about that. But I think that's about it, folks. I'm going to give a shout out to the Beavis, friend of the show, Sack, his mother in the hospital. It doesn't seem like it's too serious from what I've been told, but just want to, thoughts and prayers or whatever the fuck you guys do. I don't pray. But, positive energy, whatever the fuck you want to say, just let's get out of the hospital, huh? God damn it. Knock it off. It's a shame. She's bummed out, I know. She's not going to get to go to AEW on Wednesday. I know she was looking forward to that, but yeah. She should be fine from what I'm hearing. We don't know for sure yet. But I don't know. She's a tough broad. Like, she's like an old school wrestling fan too. Like she's the type that Cornette talks about. I think that the right fucking angle goes down and she's in the crowd. She's coming with a knife or something, the brick in her purse. Who knows? But there we go. Some of that. Blessings for recovery. Thank you, Jamie. Thank you, Dan. Hope she recovers. But on that note, now I got to do some shilling. Isn't that fun? Throw this back up here. Twitter.com/steaksauceotg. Instagram, it's steaksauce66. Something along those lines. Facebook, Off the Grill Podcast. You're already fucking watching, so you know the YouTube channel. Patreon.com/Off the Grill Podcast. And before I go, gotta thank these lovely people. Thank you to all my patrons. Big Crack Rock, Hazelnut Devon Graham, Christian Hanahara, S'mores Indoors, Nick Ridza, Jay the Stingray, Jess Graham, Orc145626, Daniel Shine, Lauren Dixon, Mr. Bombastic, Retro Cack, The Daily Ghost, and Slaughterboard. All right. Sending some Irish luck to the recovery. Fucking A. Gypsy sending good vibes as well. Thank you, guys. Like I said, this week, Friday, look out for New Talking Horror. Saturday, we got the 35th anniversary live stream for Jason Lives. More shit down the line. And if you do want to send me a gift for the birthday show on August 6th, the Amazon wish list is in the description down below. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. And not to be a whiny cunt, just, after the show goes off the air, just say a little, hey, you have a fat face. Just tell me how ugly I am in the comments section after this fucking thing ceases to be live. Thank you. Be well. Oh, shit. You almost didn't get the fucking best part of the show. I almost just ended it. And don't forget, Iris loves you.